your link to join some of your channels, but it has been profiting so far. So far I've only invested about $50 into crypto to see how it has been for the past, I think, about 2 weeks ago. And thankfully for your channel. Hello, can you see me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, and for the past like 2 weeks or thereabout that I've joined your channel, it has been to some level a very good experience actually. Like for example, yesterday when you told me to like advise that you close the pep. Thankfully I did, but not immediately. So I lost about a few dollars. So, but which is actually a good loss. Let me put it that way. So it's been the experience has been good and it's been challenging, but then all the same, it's been good generally. So
yeah. That's a good one. The most important thing is if you follow, good risk management. For instance, you say you started with $50.
yes.
If you always you will decide, okay, no matter where the stop loss of any trade will send to you is, it is left to you to decide that out of this $50 I have the option to enter a trade with the whole of my $50. And then I have the option to risk just $10 per trade. So if you are risking $10 per trade, it means that with your $50, you can actually take up to 5 trades in a day, for instance.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then out of that $50, you equally decide on your own to say, okay, I don't want to lose more than $5 whenever I enter a trade. Even if I enter up to 5 trade, the maximum I can lose in all of my trade will be maybe $7, right? You will now decide on how to divide this. So if you take a trade that is not going well and it's minus $5 or minus $1, you close your trade. So, and this equally boils down to the leverage you are using, right? To the leverage you are using too, and all of that. So for a start, you can start with 3x leverage, 5x leverage, at most 10x leverage. Yeah, and
Yeah,
if you know how to scalp the market, you can actually grow your account faster. And then before you know it, you become a day trader. From a day trader, you become a swing trader. And then it goes on like that and like that and like that. You get.
I get.
So yeah, it's a gradual stuff. And hopefully if you stick to the rules and regulation, you will definitely, be making some profit for yourself.
Okay, yeah. Now that you mentioned about scalping, I think you said something like that yesterday too. And you mentioned about registering to your link for bybit app. I installed bybit. I think when I joined your channel, but I'm not sure if I followed your link. So I'm asking if there's a way you can check, or I don't know. So because I saw another option that even if I didn't register through your link, there's a way we can do the swapping of the account or something. I think I saw it in one of your posts too. Like I really want to. Then this morning you talked about having a WhatsApp group where you do one-on-one with people or something like that in your audio this morning that you sent to the group.
Yes.
Uh, if there's any of the way I can just come in early, like through that, I will appreciate that. Then if there's a way you can help me check, I don't know. If I register my Bybit through your link that you shared, I don't know, through your ID, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can send the UID of the Bybit account to me. I will check and then let you
Okay,
know if it is with my link or not.
okay. I will do that maybe later. Okay.
All right.
There's something else I want to say now, but I've forgotten. Maybe later.
Yeah, well, once you remember, just unmute yourself and say it, okay?
All right, all right.
All right, guys. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Who else want to share a little bit of experience with me? I have a lot of you here. I have Rose, I have Progress. Is that Progress Pictures? I have Bawale, I have yeah, guys, just okay. For Solana, I didn't send a signal for Solana. I just decided to try out something, and that is playing. For the TIA, I doubt TIA is just doing his own village thing. TIA is doing his village thing, but the stop loss is actually close. Okay, stop loss is closed. If you are using low leverage, you should be able to deal with the stop loss of a thing, right? Let's see. TIA USDT. Yeah. So Solana, the setup yesterday, okay, it actually played that, but at a point I just decided to close the trade. And then I re-entered again. Eventually, I woke up this morning, I saw that it was not going well for me and all of that. I think the TIA stuff of a thing will not go. But let's see, okay, just let the trade run and let's see how that plays out. Just let the trade run and let's see how this will play out. Yeah, for Sol, I closed my trade instead of me to stick to, closing that trade at profit. I decided to enter a trade again. One thing, okay, but this, how is it called? Is it overnight trade or whatever, right? Yeah, it's always somehow. So woke up this morning, saw a lot of losses on that, okay? But in all of this, guys, my trading account is up by $200 again. My trading account is up by $200 again for the challenge, right? And yeah, I don't know. I'm actually upping my game by risking more in it per trade. So I'll be doing more of $20 to $50 per trade going forward. And then, yeah, let's see how it goes from there, right? Let's see how it goes from there, right? Henry, you're welcome, okay? I don't know who else is following in this. I don't know who percent of a thing. Right? Remember, if you have not read that post, there's a post I sent about risk management and all of that. Please use 10% of your capital. And then I give an example that if you are having $100, right? Whenever you want to enter a trade, use $10 out of that $100, right? Use $10 out of that $100. If, for instance, you enter a trade and the trade goes well and you make 50%, that is $5, and you make 100%, that is $10. And you make, if you make 100%, for instance, that is 10% of your trading capital. That is if your capital is actually $100, right? And all of that. If you make $200 and all of that. So if you have $200, you can use $20 per trade. Okay, you can use $20 per trade. And in a case where you have signal sends to you that more than one or more than two or more than three on the Telegram, right? All you just need to do is maybe you can just increase the amount a bit and divide it among those signals. Don't be selective on the signals you are going to send. Remember, I've said time without number that we cannot guarantee you 100% win rate, okay? I don't know if there is anybody in the world, even the best traders added, that will guarantee that, all right? We can't guarantee that. So you don't pick and choose, all right? You shouldn't be selective on the kind of signals you should be taking, because some of these signals will go well, some will not go well. And mind you guys, there is no way for the stop losses that it can be adjusted, except our risk tolerance will never be the same. I can decide to hold a trade and that trade is going against me, and then I keep holding on to it and it will still come back, right? And it will still come back and all of that. So please manage your risks very well, okay? Manage your risks, and basically that is it, okay? I don't know what else to say. So the trading challenge so far, how is it going? Those of you who started with me, is it that you've blown your account or you've given up? Somebody said this crypto thing is not for me. It's like, it's like this crypto thing is not for me. You know why these things are like this, okay? When it comes to trading, you have the freedom to do whatever you like. Trading is not as if maybe you are working for a boss that tells you, that has defined all the rules and regulation in the office that you must keep to. And then if you default in one, they will punish you. Either they are reducing your salary, or you get a query, or you get a sack letter or something like that. Okay, trading is not like that. You are free to do whatever you want. So even if I send a signal to you, that is why many of us get it wrong, right? Even if I send a signal to you, you decide to enter the signal, you can decide not to put stop loss. You can decide to go with cross margin. And at the end of the day, you say, oh, I forgot. That is why I got liquidated. Oh, I was busy. And then before I came back, I got liquidated. Oh, I was doing like this. I was doing like that, right? You come up with all of these excuses to justify your action. And then the next thing is what? You look for who to blame. All right. So that freedom that is given to us to do whatever we like is what makes us always losing in the market, right? But if you build yourself, you discipline yourself. Let's say, for instance, if you're a boss in your office, definitely some of you here who have businesses, you have maybe ventures where people are working for you and all of that. You have rules and regulations set up for them, right? If you are working somewhere, there are rules and regulations guiding whatever you are doing in that office. And if you default, you definitely get the punishment for it. You should apply the same thing. That is when discipline comes in. You should apply the same thing when it comes to trading. If you are just doing it as gambling, maybe you just do guesswork, and then you think you want to wake up and then you just see magic. Everything will just be going in your favor. In most cases, it will happen like that, but not all the time. So you need to plan always your trade and trade your plan, guys. There is no way, there is no other way we can say this. If I have to speak your languages, the different languages you understand better, then we can do that for it to sink. All right. If you just do this in any and go your way, the thing will do any and put you out of the market. I've been in this space. I had a lot of reason, like 1,000,001 reason to give up in this space, right? When I started as at 2017, I started crypto fully. In fact, I started as early as 2016. Okay. In the days of MMM and all of that, you remember those of you who did MMM, it was said that when you stake with crypto, you receive 50%, right? And then when you stake with Naira, you receive 30%. So I was wondering what exactly is crypto, right? Then I didn't know, but I remember at a point when I started engaging in the internet, I had people chatting me to buy crypto as a debt, even if it is $100 worth of crypto. And I was thinking these are scams and all of that. But at the end of the day, though many were scams, but at the end of the day, I noticed that some of those, forums that I belonged to were actually real, right? So in those days when I was doing MMM with crypto, the first crypto I bought was on Remitano. I don't know how many of you use Remitano. So Remitano has been around for a while. When we talk about P2P trading, Remitano all started it before, Binance came sometime, was it 2020 or thereabout and all of that, right? Remitano has been there a long time ago with P2P trading. That day, I remember that I bought crypto worth 100,000 Naira. I need to trek from where I was to a Zenith bank close by, made the deposit over the counter. I was given 15 minutes to make the payment, made the deposit over the counter, snapped the teller they gave to me, and then sent it to the person who was sending the crypto to me. And then the person took some time and then verified that, and that 100,000 Naira worth of crypto was deposited into my wallet. So I started using this. And, at a point, I think I was left with $50 worth of Bitcoin on my wallet, and I forgot about it because MMM just crashed and stuff like that. I forgot about it. So I was doing, what was I doing now? I was, getting involved in other platforms. As of 2017, there was this famous platform I knew about through a pastor in Abuja. Okay. They were always doing radio announcement and all of that. So I heard about it, went for a seminar, attended. It was BitConnect, right? Yeah, it was BitConnect. Okay. BitConnect was the talk of the town then. And then I put more than $1,000 in BitConnect then. I'm just sharing this story for you to get the idea why I should have given up a long time ago, right? I put some money into Bitcoin. At a point, I was a taxi driver in Abuja. I sold my Golf, carried the whole money and put in Bitcoin, in crypto, not in crypto as per se, but in some of these platforms that you invest through crypto. So 2017 was when all of this happened. I sold that car, because I needed financial freedom, because I sat down after the seminar and calculated, okay, if I put $1,000 in this, I think the projection there they gave us was at 6 months. Okay, in 6 months or thereabout, if everything worked out the way it was planned, I would have been up by over $100,000 plus. I just imagine those things in my head and say that I'm going to be a big man, actually, from a taxi driver to a big man. And then I decided to sell that car. Everybody I told about this was against me selling that car, right? And because I needed to seek some consent, but I was just asking, not because I wanted to listen to them, because I already had it in mind that if I become a big man now, you will not be seeing me driving taxi again. I will come, the car that was in my head there was Venza, right? I'll buy my Venza, then when I come to my area, I will be the talk of the town and stuff like that, guys. I put that money into BitConnect early of, I think between December of 2017 to the early years of 2018, BitConnect started having issue. All of the tokens they converted our money to, the token became worthless. As at then, BitConnect token was ranking, is it number 2 or number 3 on CoinMarketCap to tell you how popular that stuff was. BitConnect token was ranking number 2 or number 3. All of a sudden, that stuff disappeared to thin air. Till today, I lost that money. It did not just end there. Remember, when you go for seminars, they tell you that giving up is not an option, right? And I've been saying it here time without number, giving up is not an option. So that mentality of always letting your money work for you continue to eat deep into me. So each time I go hustle, get money, another platform came up, a lot of them that I cannot even mention, a lot, okay, that I cannot even mention and all of that. The only thing that I know that I bought that I'm still holding till today was SRP. Right? I think I bought about 100 of it. Then was it around $10 or $20 or thereabout? I bought SRP because of the hypes around SRP then. Until today, I'm still holding that SRP. But guess what? It has not done anything to me. SRP has not done anything to me. At the point, it was $100 plus and all of that, I know, but that was not what I was looking for. I was looking for something that would wake up overnight, and it changed my life completely. So it didn't end there. And then I did some other platforms. Some of you have been following my YouTube channel. Some of you came to know my channel because of some of these platforms, right? And immediately the die of my channel would die. Immediately the go of my channel will go. How many of us know of Chimo? I did that one. How many of us know of Cubitech? I did that one. A lot of them, count them. Okay, there are plenty of them. At that initial stage, they will continue to make you money. And I equally have all the opportunity because I've seen people who say partner with us, promote our platform, will give you a certain percentage of that cut and all of that. I just decided no. Okay. In 2021, I focused on trading and I've been doing trading. I've lost a lot of money. Okay. At times I will deposit like $1,000. I will trade and lose all the whole money. Right. But yeah, I just decided to look at things that I've been doing wrong, try to adjust it. And it all boils down to trading psychology, money management, managing your risks and all of that, knowing when to exit the market, when to enter, leave your greed, leave your emotions out of it. Family problems will be there, okay? All of your problems will be there. You cannot solve it. Even if you have the whole money in this world, problems will still be there, all right? Problems will still be there. It is not a cause, it is just a fact, right? So guys, if you don't do it right now, okay, you will continue to. So these are reasons. I'm just giving you reasons why I should have given up a long time ago. Right? I should have given up a long time ago. If I have put like more than $1,000 that I invested in some of these businesses in 2017, if I bought Bitcoin with it, today I would be a big boy. That big boy I was looking for, right? I would have been that long time ago. If I've bought Bitcoin and left it, just like I'm still holding SRP, if I bought Bitcoin in 2017 and left it, I would have been a big boy today. If I bought BNB, for instance, BNB as at 2017 was less than $1. Okay, just like we see a lot of these tokens today, like the one that is making the rounds right now is CAS. All right. If you bought CAS, if you bought Casper or thereabout, as at when it still had, I think 1 0 before it or thereabout in front of it, if you have bought Casper, right? A few months ago, if you have bought Casper, you'll be up today. I know somebody who put $5,000 when Casper was around, I can't really say, was it around 0.05 or thereabout? Today, that $5,000 is worth over close to $30,000, right? So things like this and all of that, these are things that will just make you money. You just wake up one day and then you're seeing these things and you're like, and stuff like that. But if you are not focused, right? If you just come in here, you lose $1, you go your way. You lose $2, you go your way, and you just give up. Instead of you asking, why exactly did I lose this money? All right. Why exactly did I lose this money? What can I do better? And all of that. You just give up completely. Well, truly, this space is not for you. Leave it for those who are ready to learn. Okay, so Casper is the one making the rounds right now. It makes a lot of money. I think Binance listed it for futures, and then that equally contributed for this thing going up and all of that. So I think I bought, was it $50 worth of this, and which is worth something right now, actually. All right. Imagine you're holding this thing. For instance, if you put $5,000 now, just take profit and take additional $5,000. The mini money, just leave it there. If this thing gets to $1, it's more money. If it gets to $2, it's more money and all of that. So BNB as at 2017 was less than $1. In 2021, BNB was over $700. So you see the patience that comes with this kind of business, right? You just have to be patient. There are no two ways about it. Okay. Some of us are looking for, we just want to come into the market, right? We put in our money and we start seeing results. Immediately we are not seeing results. We are very impatient. We just run away immediately. Guys, they work like that. Okay, they work. I've been in this space for a while now. At least I'm not saying I'm an expert, okay, but at least I have stories. I can share my stories and you can learn from it. I can share my stories and you can learn from it. Okay. I've decided to put, all that I have in crypto, and as I to God be the glory. Today, right, I can solely depend. It's not as if I'm no longer losing. I had some losing trade yesterday. In fact, what I lost yesterday was more than the money no, actually this morning. Solana ate almost all the profit I made yesterday today, right? Because I was still long in, and then Solana decides to go to 50 something dollars before I decided to take another shot, right? So what I'm saying in essence is, the all English I'm speaking is, if you make a mistake here, learn why you made that mistake. Okay, why did you make that mistake? Correct yourself. What can you do to better off and all of that? Then you do it. Okay, it's not late yet. Between that and next year, this time, you could still have opportunity to make a lot of money in this space. For those of you who have the money to invest, actually, because in most cases, some of these tokens that I speak about, I just put $10. Some of them I put $20. Okay, some of them I put less than that and all of that. So yeah, when you put things like that, the difference will not be that much. But considering where I am and the current, conversion rate and all of that, it is a lot of money for me, guys. If I manage to make $100 in a month trading, guys, it is a lot of money for me. That is over 100 and something thousand, depending on the conversion rate on the day I'm selling it. Right? There are some civil servants who earn less than that. But that is it. I can buy my data, I can pay, do a lot of things and still have money to run around and, take care of the family and stuff like that. All right. So please and please, you just need to do it right. Whenever you're starting now, okay, don't go all in with your capital. Risk your $10, okay? If it is $1,000, you have be risking around $50, $100, right? Gradually be doing it. You will not win. It is not magic. It's not possible. You cannot win all your trades. Okay, you cannot win all the trades that are taken in the market. That is when this thing called risk to reward ratio comes in. Okay, this thing here, it does the calculation automatically for you. So you use this one here to do your calculations. Okay, and I've made that example here. Let's say your risk to reward ratio is always a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Okay, if we bring in this long position too and say, okay, we are entering a trade here, and then your risk to reward ratio is like you're doing a 1 to 3. Okay, this is a 1 to 3. So if it goes in your favor, you make 20%. It goes against you, you lose 6% or thereabout. But in this case, you don't you don't want to lose 6%, right? Okay, you just want to be sacrificing maybe 1%, 2% of all of that. All right, and all of that. So you do this and then manage your risk very well. There is no how you would do it, even if it is a 1 to 2. Okay, that you have 10 trees, you win some, you win half, okay, and then you lose half, that you still be in losses, you'll still be in profit. All right, there are no two ways about it. If you like, learn. If you don't like, leave it. Okay, I believe that is it. A lot of you have a lot of experiences here, right? A lot of experiences. It wouldn't be a crime if you share those experiences with us. All right, before we look at some of the tokens we want to trade, okay, it won't be a crime if you share your experiences with us and all of that. Okay, so for cash, for TIA, TIA is not going well. Yeah, TIA is not going the way I expected it, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, all right. So somebody wanted to say something. Solana chopped me at least last night. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. A few dollars, 2 to 3 dollars. Well, my own was actually more. But this is normal, right? It's normal. It's normal, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody want to say something? iPhone, you want to say something? Um, let me go back to that Solana trade. So USDT. Sold USDT. Look at the thing. Sol is coming back up again. Doesn't want to go the way it's expected it to go. But let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Somebody wants to say something, go ahead. I'm all yes. I lost $62 or so. Yeah. Mine was around 50 something. You re-entered the trade again, man. You re-entered the trade again. Yeah. So the way it is right now, I'm looking if so can drop more. Okay. There are news that there are news that there are a lot of deposit of Solana or staking of Solana and stuff like that. FTX and the rest, and their problem is like majority of their money is on Sol, right? So if they start selling, definitely a lot of things will be happening in market soon. Let's see if SOL drops, okay? This level here, I'm still looking at that level of $47, $48, right? If we get it dropped to that area, we could still make more money by buying from there. Okay, but for now, let's just be looking for scalping opportunities and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see how it goes, okay? I saw somebody raising hand. Is it Operami, right? Is that Operami? Operami or whatever? Yeah, go ahead and say whatever you want to say, okay? You're free to. Okay, all right. If you're not saying anything, I think we should proceed further. Mm. Okay, guys. So if we get Solana down there, we can buy more, right? We can buy more, but if not, we just watch the trade and then let's say, boss, if you would trade meme coins on spot, I will give you 100% sure link. Yeah, listen, send it to me, okay? I'll share with the community. If I look at it, if it is worth it, I'll share with the community. Yes, I'm interested, okay? Send it, send it, send it, send it. Let me look at it, all right? Can you please check Casper? Yeah, I just look at Casper right now. So STX, yeah, let's look at, I'll look at, yeah, for Casper at the moment, right? CAS, let's look at CAS again before we proceed. Yeah, for CAS at the moment, guys, yeah, yeah, I was looking at that bounce from that 382, okay, which actually happened. And right now it seems to be, we seem to have this area here, okay, which is, let's see how this plays out, guys, okay? I'm still looking at cars. If there will be a pullback, yeah, we can still take that, okay? If there will be a pullback, let's see how this area here plays out first, all right? Let's see how this area here plays out. Currently, I'm not on any trade on cars. Okay, I'm not on any trade on cars, but I'll be looking to buy more, maybe at the 618 or thereabout. But let's see if this area here or this trend will hold on very strong. Looking at this on the 15 minutes time frame, let's see how that would. If we will reject there, come back down again, maybe reject. Once we break this structure here, there's a change of character here, then definitely we could see cashback coming down to maybe retracing to 0.9 or there 0.09. But let's see how it goes, okay? Let's just pay attention to that. For now, I don't have any setup for cash. Let's see what happened first, okay, going forward. And um I had a setup for Avi, right? I don't know how many of us took that, but what was happening yesterday is I was just scalping, right? I think I took trades up to 2 times, if not 3 times on the Avi token rate yesterday. Yeah, I took up to 2 trades on this. The setup we had for Avi, was it a long setup? I can't remember. Yeah, it was a long setup actually, right? Mine triggered. Um, was it on this chart or where exactly? I was looking at 93 or $94, right? So mine triggered, but I saw that this stuff was just going up and down, up and down. So I decided to play along. So once you give me 5 to 10% move, I'll close the trade, then re-enter again. 5 to 10% move, I'll close the trade. That was how I got out of this trade in profit. Okay, that was how I got out of this trade in profit. But right now, I'll be looking to buy more if we come to this area of $88 again, right? If we do get at that area of $88, I'll be looking to buy more on this token, right? So that's basically what I'll be looking at for. So look at a buy for AVE. I think I have a limit order set up already, and maybe we can target that level of $100 there, right? That has been our target always, right? So now I will leave my stop loss below this week's. Okay, I'm going to leave my stop loss below this week. And guys, if you understand the way I trade, my first entry will be at that 88.3. Okay, guys, just give me a moment. Let me answer this call. All right, I'm back, guys. Yeah, so I was explaining how I play with this trade, right? With this what's it called? With this array of a thing. So that's what I'm looking at. Sorry. There are other things I need to take care of on my screen. That's why I'm a bit distracted right now. All right. Yeah. So anyway, in case you don't know, all right, for those of you who are Binance users, Binance has a way of making you just deposit Naira directly into your Binance account, right? Instead of buying USDT and all of that, you can deposit Naira and then you can withdraw Naira directly to your bank account and all of that, okay? So I'm actually a merchant on that, all right? And yeah, if you want to deposit Naira, withdraw Naira from Binance, I can help you with that. So there's a way, that stuff work. I have it open on my screen. So people are actually making requests, which I equally need to attend to. So you see that we just, put our eggs in different baskets and stuff like that, all right? So very soon, what we're actually working on is if Binance can actually stop you buying, they will just remove like the NGN from P2P itself, okay? So you no longer see NGN, and that is if that works, you only be doing deposit of NGN through CashLink on Binance and then withdraw via that on Binance. So like, we're still working on that, but at the moment, yeah, it's easy. Instead of you buying USDT at different prices, you can just deposit Naira into your Binance, and then if you want to withdraw, you withdraw Naira to directly to your account and all of that. So yeah. Okay, so the way I trade this token is my stop loss will be slightly below this way because things like this could happen, right? As you can see, we always deviate down there and all of that. So in case that happens, I will want to pick another trade here, then my stop loss will be slightly below that area. All right. So in case we come bounce there, go back up, I'll be in profit. So I have 2 limit orders for this. I will adjust that. I only have 1 limit order at the moment, but I will adjust that. That is why you see my stop loss that big. Okay. Yeah, that's how I play this Aave token, or that is how I'm going to play the Aave trade. Okay. So if you are going to be trading Aave, that is what I'm currently looking at on Aave. All right. And ARB, yes, I had ARB in mind. I'm looking for areas where I can take trades to the upside. Okay. Let me equally give you the setup for that. Sell limit orders for it and allow the market to come to you. When it comes to you, you'll be smiling. Right? When you allow the market comes to you, you will do what? You'll be smiling instead of you always running to the market and all of that. So for the ARB, our 382 on the Fibonacci retracement tool has been on this level of 1.05. Okay, 1.05 has been our 382, which we rejected. Initially, we came back there again with all the deviations, okay, but we are still respecting that level of 382. So I want to see ARB too. Okay, I want to see ARB2 bounce again at that 382 and continue to move upward. All right. But in this case, I'm not going to set a limit order for ARB. I'm going to wait because in case we come back here, because if I say enter here and expect that the 618 is too far, which is around 90 something, in case we come back to 90 something, but I'll just play around this token and see how it plays out. All right. If you're not in any trade already for ARB, just wait for it. Okay. Wait for it. 382 is there. Right. But let's see how this area plays out. Let's see how we hold. And then 618 is equally another valid area. Anything less than $1 to take a trade for ARB. Okay, to take a trade for ARB and all of that. So if we see a massive dump, we can buy back into the market. All right. So ARB, Vincent was mentioned that ARB is one of those tokens that will pump. I'm not sure. All right. But you should be looking at areas to buy, even if you're not going to do spot trading. Okay. Sorry, futures and all of that. If it drops, you buy more. Okay. You can just put $10, $5 in it in futures, and then you buy more on the spot market. Okay. You can buy more on the spot market and all of that. So for BTC, BTC is still holding on to this level of between this level of $35,000 and $38,000. Okay. $35,000 and $38,000 and all of that. So I see BTC waking up this morning after going down to around that level of 35. Okay. Now we bounce back up again, and then we are going back up. So if you want to, I think taking a long trade for BTC would do. I'm not sure yet. Okay. But I'm not trading BTC this morning. Okay. I'm not trading BTC. So even if I have to, I'll be looking if BTC can come test that level of 35,700 again, or even 35,500, right? We'll be looking for more of buys to the upside, all right? Or even at this current point, you can still take a trade to the upside, okay? You can still take a trade to the upside. If I'm to trade this, then I will just play along with it. Let's say we look at that level of 35,700, okay? Target this high there at 38,000. Right? Or 37,900 or thereabout. So you can enter a trade with the current market price, right? For long, and then maybe add to your position if it gets to that level down there and all of that. So that's basically what I'll be looking at for BTC, all right? And targeting that level. Until we break this level of 38,000, guys, it could be an area of consolidation that you can trade for a while, okay? Between 38, 35, 36,000, okay? Those are areas you can take advantage of and start trading this market like you want. Link is giving us opportunity to buy more, right? Link is giving us opportunity to buy more. So yeah, if you shorted Link or you long Link, sorry for that, because this will be already taking you out. If you're not smart enough to close your trade when you should have, okay? So Link is giving us opportunity to buy more, right? Opportunity to buy more, that is basically what I see here, right? So I still see Link at this area. If we break it below this area here of this $13 level, then we can be going to the 382, right? If I look at higher, bigger picture, where is that Fibonacci 2? Yeah. So 382, okay, the setup I have there is on the 382. So we are looking at that 382 area, right? For, Link to actually come bounce at that 382, then we can start taking trades to the upside. That's basically what I'm looking at for Link. But this area here is holding on, this support area here at $13 is holding on strong. If we break below this area, then we'll be looking at anything between this $12 and that $11 area. Okay, that is where you should be looking to buy Link. All right. So let it drop. The more it drops down, okay, the more these things push down and all of that, the more opportunity we'll get to take trades to the upside. But at the moment, if you want to play this level here, all right, if you want to play this level here, you can be doing scalping. But I wouldn't mind if Link actually gets down to $11 for me to buy more before we continue the bigger move to the upside. All right, that's basically what I'm looking at for Link. Vincent, please send me a list of those tokens to me on WhatsApp. I'll be able to look at it and share it with the community. Okay, I'll look at it and share it with the community. So for STX USDT, let's see what is going on with that token STX. Let me look at daily time frame. Yeah, why this is loading up, guys? I'm still looking at this $81, $82 level for TRB, right? I want to buy more there, so take advantage of that, guys. I'm still holding on to this trade. Let's see how that will go until it hits my stop loss. Let's see how it goes. So TRB, buy more if it gets to 80 or even more, less than that, okay? If it gets to $80 or lower, buy more of TRB. Okay, so for STX, what are we looking at? Currently, STX is, let's pay attention to this zone here, this area of 74 cents down to that 56 cent level, okay? So that's the area we'll be paying attention to right now. If I go to my 1 hour time frame, let's see what's happening here. Okay, so if FTX, okay, can actually play this trend line up there, okay, if you can place this trend line up there, then yeah, that could be, that could be good. Okay, but we have this level here, right? Pay attention to this Monday's high serving as a resistance here, right? This Monday's high here is serving as a resistance, right? So if we continue to respect this trend line, maybe bounce there, we could break that, come back again before we go up there and all of that. So for now, but if we do break this trend line, then you can be looking at buying this token from this area of 60, 61 cent. All right, 60, 61 cent could be a good area to start looking at buying this token. All right. So currently, I'm not doing anything for STX. I'll just allow it to play out. Okay, allow this to respect this trend line, go up there. All right, because if I say long now, we have a hold up here. Okay, which could be, holding us. As you can see, we've pulled back there severally. All right. So if we eventually break this area, maybe you should be looking for a quick shot from around that $70 area or 70 cent area or above. But a good area for me to buy will be around that 60, 61 cent level for this particular token. All right. So if you are trading STX, that's basically what I'll personally be looking at. Okay, please analyze PEP. I will look at that in a moment. Let's look at Doge. Yeah, Doge was actually doing well last night. All right. Despite the fact that every other thing was dropping and all of that, Doge was standing up very strong. Look at that. Even up to now, Doge, I don't know what is happening. Has anybody said anything about Doge? Yeah, my target is 15 cents for Doge, actually. I'm holding on spot. I'm holding some Doge for spot. I was buying Doge in those days, $10 like every week or thereabout. So once I got to $100, I decided to stop. All right. Has anybody said anything on Doge? I don't know. The stop is, despite everything that is happening in the market, Doge keep going up and up and up. As you can see, guys, we've broken, we have this resistance area we've not broken actually. We've not broken the resistance area. We are still within that area, right? This candle will actually determine. Yesterday we shoot up there, right? You see this candle yesterday shoot up there and all of that. So if this candle closes with a body above here, then guys, the next target will be that level of 9 cent. And then we can go to as high as 10 cent. But my target for this is around 15. Yeah, 15 cent, okay? Sometime in November. Yeah. Okay, this was last year. Sorry. This year, right? This year we went to 10 cents before we started dumping. Yeah, I want this. If this can get to 15 cents, that's my target for my spot trade. Okay, if this can get to 15 cents, that is my target for my spot trade. So yeah, once we close above this area, guys, once we close this daily candle above this area, then we can be looking for buy. But for right now, for Doge, let's do 15 minutes. Okay. Let's do 15 minutes for Doge. What I want to see is, with this that is pushing up, let's see, we'll come react there. Okay, let's use this area as support, and then we can be looking for buy and continue the trend to the upside. Okay, so we'll do that 15 minutes. Look at this area of 0.8 or 0.81. That is 0.08 or 0.081 and all of that, okay? And target that level up there of 0.9 or even up to 10 cent level. All right. So if we come have a retest here, reject there, we can be taking trades here to the upside for Doge. Okay. All right, guys. So that's basically what I'm looking at for all of these tokens. Somebody was requesting for me to look at. Let me check the chart again. Yeah, okay, PEP. Yeah, I'll look at PEP right now. I'll look at PEP right now, guys. I'll look at PEP right now, okay? So basically, guys, the easiest way, right, to grow, if we use proper risk management, the easiest way to grow trading crypto is futures. All right, I know futures is risky. The easiest way to grow in this space is futures. I won't lie to you guys. I won't lie to you. All right. All you just need to do is discipline yourself. You take away that freedom that crypto or trading gives you to do whatsoever you like, right? Now, when you do whatsoever you like, remember that it's your money. It's your money. So if you don't apply good risk management, you don't apply proper risk management and all of that, guys, those would be good for scalping. I saw these things last night around 77 cents and all of that, but I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to it. Okay, so I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to it, so I'll be looking to enter a trade to the upside for Doge. Okay, I'm looking to enter a trade to the upside for Doge at this point. Let's just wait for that little bit of pullback and then we can trade it up. All right. Good morning. So we, sorry. So we were talking this morning on the advantage of either doing spot or futures with a cap of 300. Please, can you give more insight on that? Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Chris, for reminding me. I will do that. I will do that. Um, um, okay, so Chris, spot trading, right? Yeah. Doge. I'm tempted, I'm actually tempted to do market order, but let's wait for it, okay? Wait for it. There's no need to rush. Wait for it. No need to rush this thing. Okay. All right. Talking about starting spot trading, all right. You can actually make money on spot. All right. But spot actually required a little bit of patience, and the return will not be on spot as fast as it is with futures. That's just the truth. The return on spot trading will not be as fast as it is with futures trading. Okay. Now, my concern is if you start trading spot now and you say, okay, on spot, I'm actually buying, I'm holding, so I'm not actually losing. Okay. In case the market goes against me, I'm going to hold on to that to that market. Okay. Now, in most cases, market will go against you, and then it will take months before the market comes back to you. All right. It will take months before the market comes back to you if you get involved in the wrong token. All right. If you get involved in the wrong token, that can actually happen. All right. That can actually happen. So in that case, you now from what you sent to me is that you want to, if it goes against you, you can hold on because you still have access to the token. If you are doing that with Ethereum, it's understandable. If you are doing that with BTC, it's understandable. If you are doing that with some other tokens, okay, it's understandable. But what in a case where you get involved with the wrong token, right? Just like the token that I can't remember his name again. Is it PolyX, right? That this guy shared with us yesterday that he has been holding for over 2 weeks, right? If things like this happen and you're buying on the spot market, taking the wrong token actually. Okay, so if things like this happen, was it this token? Is it this one? Yes, now, was it not PolyX? Was it not this token this guy shared with us yesterday that he has been holding for a while? I can't remember, but you know, if things like that happen and then the stuff just goes, the market just goes against you and all of that, it's actually very, very difficult to come back to come out of that market and make some profit because the end goal is to make profit, right? So if you can develop a consistent strategy that you want to become a day trader with on the spot market, you can equally use that strategy, because on spot, if you want to get out of a trade that is going against you, definitely you use stop losses. You cannot say because you are buying on the spot market, the market is going against you, because you have said you have the tokens with you. You will continue to, will you hold it forever? The reason why you went into that trading, guys, if you are in the TIA stuff, I think it's time to get out of the trade, because I don't think this thing will come back down, right? We are currently creating a new high here. So I don't think this TIA stuff, though the stop loss is 6.7, but yeah, this wouldn't go. This wouldn't go, right? This wouldn't go. I don't know. This wouldn't go. Maybe it will bounce from here down. I'm not sure. All right, it's not going to work. It played that here first, but this is not going to work. All right. TIA. Almost hitting stop loss, guys. All right. So if you buy some of these tokens that are doing well, yes, you can make money. Okay, you can put like $100 in each of those tokens, and then it goes up and give you maybe 30%, 20% move. But these things will not happen in a day. All right. It's quite okay. You can do that. But in a case where you eventually buy a token, and then that market is going against you and you want to hold on to it, it has gone against you by -1%, by -10%, -20%, and all of that, and you're still holding on to it, it won't pay you, right? In that case, you like hold on for like forever. You can hold for some tokens for months, okay? For 5 months, for 6 months, you're still holding on, waiting when it will come back. You have succeeded in tying down your money that you would have been using to work. All right. So for the way, the best way this could work for you, Chris, the best way this could work for you is that even on the spot market, you are using stop losses, right? So if you enter a trade, you can be doing just, maybe 1% or 2%, okay? Let's say this is 1.1, okay? Let's say for each trade, you are risking 2%, right? So you buy here, let's say you are applying this to this particular token, you buy here that it will go up. All right. If eventually it comes back down against you, you want to get out of that trade and then use the remaining capital to look for more opportunities. Okay. And all of that. So in this case, if this is supposed to be on a spot market, right? 3% of $300 is around, okay, this thing just succeeded in hitting stop loss. Just succeeded in hitting stop loss. That's quite very annoying, actually. We are almost there. We are almost there. This token is something else. Okay, so if you start going in your favor, you'll be making money. So yeah, if you trade trending tokens, that doing very well, you can succeed in that. All right. But if your analysis are good very well in trading spot and succeeding from spot trading, you can equally apply that to futures and still succeed from it. The only problem we're having is in futures trading is that it goes against us and then we want to hold on to that, right? You continue to hold. For how long will you hold until that thing finishes your account? You continue to hold on. It doesn't work that way. All right. You continue to hold on and it's going against you. Keep holding, you going against you. Then when it is in profit, just like I was sharing with our friend yesterday, assuming that trade was in profit, maybe he would have closed it long time ago at 20% move or even at 100% move. He would have been very happy to close that trade long time ago, right? But when it's going against us, we want to hold on to it for like ever. The reason is because we don't want to lose money. So if you apply the same strategy to spot trading, and then you say, oh, because I have access to the token, now anything that is not part of your long-term trading or part of your long-term strategy, okay? If you have not made up your mind from the onset that I'm going to buy this token and wait for 2 years and see the return, there is no need for you to hold on to any token you're buying on the trading on the spot market for too long. Okay? Make sure that you put your stop loss when it goes against you by 2%, 3%, whatever percentage you're ready to risk. You just make sure that if it goes against you by that certain percentage, you will lose that. All right? But if you have made up your mind that you're buying this token that, okay, even if it doesn't give you profit right now, you are ready to wait for the next 6 months. It's a different thing entirely. Those ones are your part of your long-term plan. But if you want to do day trading in spot, and the market is going against you by minus 10%, you're still holding on to it, right? When you would have sold and get opportunity to buy more or to buy lower to make more money, you're still holding on to it. You will wait for like ever, because some of these tokens can dump and remain where they are for 2-3 months before they even wake up. So will you now carry your money and tie down somewhere for 3 months and wait for, the resurrection of that token before you can actually start proceeding? So even if you have to trade using spot, you need to be putting stop loss at every instance, okay? This is what I'm looking at. For instance, look at this one now. Maybe it has hit stop loss, but it did not, right? Yeah, it did. It did hit stop loss. Almost there. It did not hit stop loss. So let me check. Almost there. If you are still holding on to that trade, it was almost there, right? Yeah. Almost there. Almost hit stop loss. And now he's, doing his own village thing and stuff like that, right? Okay. So, and then he start coming back and all of that. But you get the idea. So even if you're doing spot trading and your whole, strategy is to become a day trader, once the market goes against you by a certain percentage, in this case, you'll be selective on the kind of tokens you trade. Don't trade any other token. Because if you have made up your mind that if I'm trading this token and it goes against me, I don't want to lose, I want to hold until it comes back, then there are tokens that can do that for you. If you trade random tokens, it will not work for you. All right. If you trade just random tokens, it won't work for you. So you just have to be very careful. Now, if you apply the same strategy to futures trading, you would definitely be profitable. All right. You would definitely be profitable. The reason is because you made up your mind that, for instance, this trade we took, okay, that it would have gone well to give us some profit, all right, and gave us some certain profit, but eventually it came his stop loss, and then it will now start going back in our favor and all of that. It is still the same thing, all right? I would just re-enter this trade here and still make back or even double of whatever that I'm actually losing and all of that, right? So stop loss is where the issue is. Before you enter a trade as a normal professional trader that we all are, right? You must make up your mind that this is what I'm looking at. If this market goes against me by a certain percentage, I no longer want to be there. I want to exit. If it goes in my favor, yes, I can be there for as long as I want or keep adjusting my stop loss. And eventually, if you hit my stop loss, I am out. I know that I am out in profit and all of that. Do that, whether in futures or in spot, you will definitely succeed. Okay, but if you just go into spot trading that you will not put stop loss, and then even if it goes against you by minus 100%, you will wait. Definitely, I don't doubt that you wait, but it can take very long, actually. It can take very long. Okay. I give you an instance. I bought ARB. Okay. USDT. Let me show you what I did for ARB. I bought ARB at 1.39. Let me show you when it was 1.39 and how long it has taken for ARB to be eating my money. Though I know it's part of the long-term or server, right? I know it's part of the long-term or server. 1.39 was 1.3939 was somewhere around here, right? 39, somewhere around here. Somewhere, yeah, let me mark that for you. 1.39. Yeah, 1.39, okay? Somewhere around there. And the target was maybe if we come up again and all of that, maybe at 1.8 or thereabout, I would have sold, okay? So from 1.39 where I bought this token, right? Yeah, we had that bounce here, but it didn't get to the price. It came to 1.33 and started dumping. So look at this. Since when I bought this token, okay? Since when I bought ARB from here, if you calculate from here down here, guys, all right? So it has taken ARB like how many days? 200 days. This is close to 200 days is how many months now? More than 6 months, right? Yes, now. It's more than 6 months. It's more than 6 months, and this thing has dropped by over 45%. from when I bought, right? So if this money, whatever money I put in ARB was the money that I was going to be using to trade every day, it means that you will now wait for ARB for 6 months, and it's not even there's no sign that it will come back to your entry level, right? There is no sign yet that it will come back to your entry level. Okay, so for 6 months, you will wait on to this token until it comes back. It won't work now. If it is not your part of your long-term stuff, this thing no will work, right? In day trading, it will not work. So if for instance, I've put stop loss here, maybe I would have had opportunity to buy here and then made profit here, right? I would have equally had opportunity because I still have money to buy down here where we had this double bottom here, right? Okay, I would have had opportunity to buy here and then sell somewhere around here with profit. Okay, so that is basically how you work. But if you just decide that, oh, if it goes against you, you're going to hold on, then you can hold on for like ever. This thing for the past 6 months that I bought it, it has been down there. Just imagine that I carried all my money and tie into this token. Then I will be waiting for it already down by 0.5% and all of that. I'll still be waiting when I would have bought here and then even make money here, right? So that is basically the whole idea. So if you apply the same strategy of always using stop loss, ready to let go and all of that, and you use that in futures trading, you would definitely, be profitable. I don't know if this is clear enough, Chris. Okay, equally talk of using a huge capital on spot and it's preferred. Yeah, if you are going to use big capital, okay, let's say you're using 10K for trading, is simple. Instead of waiting for market to give you 2-3% on futures, right? Maybe you want to do trading on maybe like the 15 minutes time frame and all of that. And then you spot out areas of resistance and support, right? And all of that. If you every little move in the market, let's say you come in here and buy this token worth 5K, okay, and you're targeting this level up there. That is 3% move, okay? 3% of 5K is around, that's $300, right? Yeah, you see the difference, okay? Which 3% of 300 is it $3 or $30? $3 or $30, which one? 3%, $3, right? Is it $3? Can somebody confirm that from 3% of $300 is how much? Are there mathematicians here? Okay, so whatever that is, so you see the difference, right? If it is on a bigger capital, it's different, right? If you just target maybe 2 to 3% move on a bigger capital, is a different thing than just doing it on a smaller capital, right? Doing it on a smaller capital, how long will it take now and all of that? But when you now use leverage, okay, properly, all right? So if, for instance, you're targeting 3% move in futures in spot to make $3, do you know that risking $3, which you are targeting to make with the whole of your $300, right? Risking $3 in futures trading and you get the trade right, that $3 could give you 100%, that it could give you 200%, which is $6 or above per trade. All right. It could even give you 500% or more, depending. Do you know that? So that is where these things comes in. Some of us think is we just carry our money on cross margin and put inside the market and we allow it to run. And then that is the only way we'll make the money faster. No. Okay. So if you now have $300 and you're risking $3 per trade on futures, okay, there is every probability that this $3 can give you 50%, which is around $1.5. It can give you 100%, which is $3. It can give you 300%, 200%, which is $6 and more, right? So that is why I say in all of your capital, make sure that you divide it by 10 and risk 10% of that capital. And inside that 10%, you must put your proper stop losses. Okay. If, for instance, you're risking $10 per trade and you put stop loss with a 10x leverage, and you say, if this market goes against me by 50%, I want to leave the market. It means that in that $10, you're losing $5. You still have $5 again to re-enter the market. And then in that case, it could go in your favor by 150%. And you make $15 back, right? So that is basically, there is no better way to explain this. You must use proper risk management. Your risk to reward ratio must be good and all of that. If you have bigger capital, you can just focus on spot trading and you are good, okay? But even that, it takes time for you to see, except some of these tokens that are moving, maybe like Dogecoin that is moving right now. It's not every token you trade that will give you 1% move in 24 hours. All right. It's not every token that you trade that will give you 1% move in 24 hours. So you must do your research well and study a particular token and say, okay, I can stick to this token. When you know that that token, whenever it moves, it can move 1 to 10% in a day or within hours, you can trade such tokens, right? And then you'll be able to make profit. In spot trading, you'll be very selective with the kind of tokens you trade. You don't just trade random token because you end up putting your money in a particular token and you're doing for the Christmas for everybody there. They take your money away and they dump the token and you're done, right? So apply the same strategy. Let's say you're targeting 3% move with a $300 in spot trading. Why not go to futures, use 10x leverage and risk that $3? Okay, on isolated margin or whatever, raise that $3, okay, and allow the market to give you maybe a 3% move, which would be now 30%, right? A 3% move, which will now be 30%, or you can even target 100% move. You can even target more percentage in the spot market and you'll still be profitable, all right? You'll still be profitable. These things are just simple, okay? 3% will give you $9. That with $300, right? Yeah. Okay. If it will give you $9, so raise this $9 per trade in futures trading with a 10x leverage. Okay. Raise that $9, and this $9 could give you, in most cases, 100%, 50%, and all of that. And do this consistently, you will definitely, because even in spot trading, it's not guaranteed that you must win every trade. If you wait that you must win every trade, that is when you will now say, oh, if it goes against me, I will hold on to the trade until it comes into my favor and all of that. Okay? Then when it now comes to your favor, holding on to it could take that long before it comes to your favor. But if it is futures, maybe you would have left that trade and then the next day you are back to that trade and you're already in profit and you can make back the money you've lost and all of that. So that's basically how those things work, okay? I'm not saying you must trade futures, but I'm telling you that futures could give you better return if you manage it right. The same strategy, if you have a good winning strategy for spot trading, it can equally play out well on futures. It's not just about whether it is spot or futures. Okay, you cannot buy spot trading and you're holding on to it for like ever. What if the token never come back to where you bought it? You lose. Okay, please, when signal is sent on Bybit, can it be used on Binance? Why don't you have a Bybit account? Pamela, what happened? Are you fighting with Bybit? Go and sign up on Bybit, okay, and trade all the signals on Bybit. All right. Yeah, trade all the signals on Bybit is better for you there. Okay. Well, are you quarreling with Bybit? Why is it that you don't want to trade with Bybit? Any special reason for that? Okay, I think that is basically it, okay? Chris, I don't know if what I've said here made any sense. If it is, if it does, fine, but if not, I'm ready to hear from you. You can unmute yourself, okay? Anybody who has a contrary opinion to this or more contributions to what I've said, you can go ahead and add yours. Let us all learn. Okay, let us all learn, all right? Let us all learn. Hmm. The difference between spot and futures trading is that this other one you trade with leverage. This other one you don't trade with leverage, okay? I can have $50 and I go to futures trading and I can make it $500, right? I can even make it $5,000, right, on futures. And then it means that I can make profit there faster. I can make bigger profit there per trade, per percentage move. Okay. But when I'm trading on spot, it is just spot. So if you have $50 and you go to spot and you're targeting 1% move, okay, whenever the market move by 1%, it means that you'll be making like 50 cents. Okay. Whereas I can use that $50 on futures and make like 100 or $10 per percentage move and all of that. You get. So that's the difference between spot and futures trade. This one, you borrow money to trade. This other one, you just trade with your capital. So futures boost your capital, while spot trading, it is just your money, you and your money and all of that. All right. That's just the difference. Okay. Yeah. That's just the difference. Okay. Guys, the TIA stuff didn't go well, right? So let's look for more trades. Okay, so let me look at FET, USDT. Let's see if we can get a trade on that stuff. Okay. FET USDT, guys. This token, yesterday it was short. Yeah, I think yesterday's trade or he took it actually. Yesterday's trade was profitable. If you took them and okay, give me a moment. Guys, it's only me talking on this live section. I need people to talk. Somebody should unmute his or herself and talk, please. Anything, just talk. Just talk, please. I want to rest. Just talk. Or we'll call it a day here, guys. If I don't have any other thing to say, I'm looking at some tokens, but today is Friday. I don't feel like trading that much. Look at this thing that came and hit my stop loss. Look at this thing.
Hello,
Look
sir.
at this thing.
Sir, good morning
Yes, go
for
ahead.
the week. Wow.
Abby.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Morning, how you doing?
Fine, sir. Sir, I don't really know if that 3A2 level, if it's a good zone to take a trade to the upside. I was only thinking it was that 6A2 level that you can take a trade to the upside.
Yes. Now the thing is, the most important areas, okay, you need to look at on the Fibonacci retracement tool. It's not just the 382 level. Now, the 618 level down to the 786 level are known as the golden level, okay? What it simply means is that when the market draws by 61.8% or 78.3, is it 78.6%, right? There is every probability that the market will bounce from those areas, right? But the market can equally respect the 38.2% level. Okay. So in most cases, you will see market know how, okay, when the market is coming back down, it will definitely react at that 3182 level before it continues to go up. All right. It will definitely react at that 382 level before it continues to be. That is before, in most cases, it will reject at that 382 level and continue. When you are in a trending market, is somehow difficult. It's not like very easy for the market to come to 618 level, except the market has a force, like a massive dump. That is when you see that the 618 level. Okay. But for a quick scalp to the upside, when you miss a trade to the upside, look at the 382 level. It will definitely come and bounce. So the 382 level, the 618 level, the 786 level, and equally the 0.5 level, these are areas you should be looking at. Market will, in one way or the other, be reacting from those areas. Okay. But in a trending market, first look at the 382 level, because the 382 level is where the market will first react to before it continues to go up or break that level and then go down. Right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So in most cases, what I do is I set a limit order at that 382 level. And then you will see that in a trending market, the market will not come down with a very massive candle with a long tail, come to that 382 level and immediately push up. So if you are targeting like 10, 20% move, you can get it even if the market decides to break that level. You can still get it, okay, before it finally breaks that level and start going to the 618 or even the 50% level, right? It's just
Okay,
for
sir.
you to monitor. Yeah, just monitor. And all of them are 618, 786, 50%, and then the 382 are all important. Market always react at those zones.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys?
Yes, sir. Please, sir, when a signal is given and you are not online for that particular signal, is there any need to ever enter the signal again?
And in that case, when you come online, you look at the market, right? And see if the price is either above or below the level. If the price is already approaching take profit, one or the but there's no need for you to take the signal any longer.
Another one, sir, this one you are analyzing life like this. I'm still a learner now. The only aspect I usually understand is when the signal is being dropped and the take profit and all those other one is being given. But the way you are analyzing that, sir, me, I don't understand though.
That's why. This one should be easier for you now than just dropping signals. You get this one it doesn't cost you anything to ask that, okay, why is it I'm looking at now? When we do the analysis together is for you to equally learn, guys, look at this trade, look at this thing, right? After hitting my stop loss, right? Look at here, after hitting stop loss, it's now coming back down. So basically, we look at this together. It's easy actually. You know, when we send signals, you're not seeing all this risk to reward ratio now. It's easier for you to understand these things. So anyway, if there is anything you don't understand, it shouldn't be a crime that you just ask that. Why is it like that? You know, why are you looking at long or short instead of looking at this or that? You get. So it's not a crime to always ask questions and stuff like that. It will make you, it's better that we do it and you get confused and you ask questions, you get clarification. Before you know it now, you become a pro trader tomorrow and be doing analysis and be sending me signals.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's basically the whole essence. Yeah, that's the whole essence of this. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Please, I'm not sure if you have done any analysis on PEP. Then secondly, how long or how short should the trading period last?
It all depends on the kind of trader you are actually. It all depends on the kind of trader you are. If you're a scalper and you're doing scalping on 1 minute, in most cases, your trade should last with seconds. Your trade should not last more than 1 hour, right? It shouldn't last more than 1 hour because scalpers are always taking opportunity for instance, if I was scalping this trade, right? When it triggered here, it gave me some profit down here, actually, right? When it triggered, it gave me some profit down here, about 2-3% or thereabout. This, as a scalper, you would have gotten out of this trade and then look for another opportunity to enter. So scalpers don't stay that long in the market. They are just there, in and out, in and out, in and out. 1 minute, 2%, 3%, they are out. 2%, 3%, they are out. All right. If you're a day trader, it can take up to 24 hours for a particular trade to play out. Right? Okay. It can take up to 24 hours for a particular trade to play out. If you are a swing trader, it takes days, weeks, or even months for a particular trade to play out. All right. There are people who bought Bitcoin, not on spot, in futures. People bought Bitcoin since, is it March or when? Or January or thereabout. When was Bitcoin 15,000? Yeah, Bitcoin was 15,000 sometime. I can't remember. Was it last year or thereabout? Right? People bought Bitcoin at 15,000. Some bought at 16,000 with 10x leverage and all of that. And they held on to Bitcoin until when Bitcoin got to $29,000. That was when they sold. So you can imagine how long that took. Yeah. So those are swing traders. These persons are swing traders. One trade alone can make them for the year. Okay, one trade alone can make them for the year and all of that. So yeah, there are traders like that. So if you want to become a scalper, you're just there 1 minute, 2 minutes, you're at 3 minutes, you're at 4 minutes, you're at. If you're a day trader, it can take up to 24 hours for your trade to play out. Okay, but as a swing trader, you can take days, you can take weeks or months for your trade to play out. All right, then investors are those who can hold on to positions for years and all of that before. Yeah. So it all depends on who you are. You decide how long you want to hold on to your trades.
Okay. Okay. So when will you do the PEP analysis?
Okay, let me just look at it right now. PEP. Where is it? Okay, I'll go back to the FET, FET stuff. I think we should be looking for long on that trade. It could give us opportunity to go up for Fed. Yeah, it could give us opportunity to go up. So let's see. Okay, for this particular token, so I do have this area here to pay attention to, right? Yeah, this area of 60 cents, okay? And then we equally have this area here too, right? This area here too, with all of these deviations down and all of that. So if you are not in a trade already for this token, right? I'm looking for long. Let me look at the daily time frame and see what's happening here, guys. Yeah. So you see that area on the daily time frame, if you look at that, this Fibonacci retracement too, right? So our golden level for the guy who asked that he thought is only at the 618 level, right? This is why this is called our golden level. So this market started moving up, and then he's retracing back to this 61.8% and all of that, okay? So this golden level is what we are looking at, which market came bounced and then rejected. We came close again and rejected. So if this one comes back there again, that could be areas to look at long trade, okay? This is if you are looking at higher time frame. So that area there is equally important. You pay attention to that zone, which is our 618 level, which the price is lining up there very well. Then if I come to the 4 hours time frame, all right, the way I will want to play this is, I'll look at this area first for a rejection because of what happened here initially. After coming back here, we had, this doji candle here, right? And then we had this massive engulfing candle, okay, before we had another one down there. So it means that there is, the other block here is what this market is actually respecting, right? So you pay attention to this. I would like to take a trade from here. Okay, if I'm to trade this market, I would like to enter with a small position from there. Okay, and then equally add to my position at this 618 level using the Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? I will equally want to add to my position if we come down to that 60% level, right? Then my stop loss will be slightly below that week, right? This particular week here, my stop loss will be slightly below that week. And then I'll target up there. That's basically what I'll be looking at for this trade. If I'm to trade this, this is what I personally will be looking at for. So yeah, so that's basically it.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so the Solana short of a thing is actually going on well. Yeah, you can always take 20% many times, okay? 20% of profit many times, and then count it at the end of the day. You, depending on how many opportunities you get in the market to look, maybe you can take like 10, 20 trades a day. If you're a scalper, for instance, yeah, that could mean a lot, right? Let's say I'm a day trader. At what time frame can I analyze? 4 hours, 1 hour time frame, okay? 4 hours and 1 hour. If you're a day trader, use 4 hours and 1 hour, but it doesn't stop you from looking at the trade on a weekly time frame, right? But you can take your trades on the 1 hour time frame, okay? Take your trades on the 1 hour time frame, but it doesn't stop you. You can look at the bigger time frame, weekly, daily, to look at, the trend of the market, spot your areas of support and resistance, and then After that, you come back to start, taking your trades. Okay, so it doesn't stop you from, but you can specifically base your trades on 1 hour. 1 hour would do, but scalpers are the ones who trade on 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. But as a day trader, you look at 1 hour, you'll be taking your trades on the 1 hour time frame. That's basically it. Yeah, HMD, thank you for joining. These are going well. We already had a losing trade actually, so TIA. All right, so I said we're going to look at FED, USDT. I'm looking for long on FED. Yeah, I'm looking for long on that token. Yeah, you came late actually, very late. Okay, it's still running on your end, right? If TI is still running on your end, congrats. Look at that, guys. Yeah, look at it. It will play out, right? It could still play out. If TI is still running from your end, yeah, congratulations. I believe it will still make you some profit. I believe so. You could still earn from it. Okay, for this particular token, let me look at daily. Okay. Yeah, we are currently at this zone here, right? This area, yes. So, but I see this thing pushing up, all right? So if we look at, yeah, I see this thing pushing up, okay? I see this thing pushing up. So basically what you want to look at, let's say we use this resistance here as a support, right? So if we use this resistance as a support, you want to be looking for long, all right? What is playing out here is, yeah, look at this, guys. So if we do get down to this level again, okay, pay attention to this level, or even down there to 45, okay, $45 level, be looking, sorry, 45 cents, not $45, all right? So let's say we'll have a setup there. You can be targeting this area and maybe target around 40, 50 cents or thereabout, okay? This is what I'll be looking at for Fed. But first, I will add to my position. So my first entry will be, I want us to come test this level again, okay? If we come back to that 45, that is 0.456, I will take a trade to the upside and then add to my position if we get down to that level of 45 cents again, okay? I will add to my trade there, okay? That's basically what I'm looking at. Give me a moment, let me pick this call, guys. And then it just wanted us. Yeah, TI is very fun. I think if we were looking for more of long trades, it would have favored us. But guys, that is just it. Okay, I'm not going to trade this token again for the next 1 week. I will not trade it again. I won't trade this token again for the next 1 week. Let me go back to my traditional trades. Okay, I'm looking for long for this token. Sorry, that indicator is somehow confusing, right? Too many things on the chart. This indicator is confusing, right? Okay, for this particular token, yeah, I took advantage of this early morning, right, where we had that pump from here up to that area. I thought it was going to continue, but eventually we rejected immediately. So I'm equally looking at taking another trade, maybe 8.5 or 8.4, okay? So look at UNFI, right? UNFI, be looking for long trade around this area of 8.4 down to that 8.3. Okay, anything around that area, you'll be looking for long trades. That's what I'm looking at for UNFI. TRB2, I said 81, 82 down to $80, okay? Be looking for buy. This token is out of my stuff now. I'm not trading it again. And then this one, I don't know what to do with this token, either to enter in market order and all of that, but let's see what happens, okay? If you do get down to that level there at 45, that is 456 or 457, we take a trade. We can add to our position if we get to 45 or 44, okay? And stuff like that. So these are things that I'm currently looking at this morning, all right? These are things that I'm currently looking at this morning, guys. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, somebody was saying something before the call came in. What was that? Okay, yeah, this is what I'm looking at for first, for long trade. Then UNFI2. UNFI is my favorite token. It gives me a lot of profit actually each time I trade this token, right? It gives me a lot of profit. So if we look at the 15 minutes time frame, I told us 8.5, 8.4, right? So be looking at this area in case we have, these weeks down there again. And those could be good area to start looking for trades to the upside. Let's do 1 hour and see what's playing out. Let's do 4 hours actually. See what's playing out. Yeah. Guys, I'm on long. I'm looking for long for this trade, okay? So I'm looking at that area of 8.4, $8.5 level. If you get that low, all right, target that level of $11 actually, or even up to $12. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Then stop loss slightly below that area. So in this case, I can have limit order even down to 7.8. Okay, down to 7.8. That's basically what I'm looking at for a long trade for this particular token. Which other one again? Yeah. Solana, I'm looking at buying Sol when we get to, okay. I'll still trade Sol. I will forgive Sol for eating my money actually. Solana, I forgive you for eating my money, but I will still trade it. TIA, no, I'm not yet ready for TIA. I will not trade again. Okay, I think Sol seems to be respecting this is our trend line. So let's see if we can get Solana down to anything between $50 and $47. Okay, I'm looking for buys or this area, $50 and $47. I'm looking for buys on Solana at those area, $50 and $47. I'm looking for buys. Which other token again? Let's see. What else, guys, are you looking at? Mr. Leonard, this copy trader, is it your personal trade? No, it's not my personal trade, okay? It's my August trade, okay? Yeah, the copy trading is not my personal trade, so actually, it's not my personal trades, okay? So for those of you who are copying Akachiko's trade, yeah, it is not my personal trade. So it's only the trade that the bosses take that reflects there, right? And in most cases, it's not equally the signals we send. The whole essence is that you can do the copy trading and be doing the signals too, right? You can be doing the copy trading and be doing the signals too. So you can be trading yourself while doing the copy trading. So if you have, for instance, $100, you can use $50 to copy a trader, okay? And then use the remaining $50 and be trading yourself. At the end of the month, you compare your trading, right? Guys, see, I won't lie to you. If you can manage your money very well, if you can manage your risks, you will definitely be profiting from copy trading, from trading yourself actually. All right. Yeah. So my own personal trade, I will let you know when you start copying my trade. I want to be good first before I can. I want to be very good before you can start copying my trades, guys. Because what I experienced initially was I made copy trading opened. Some person start copying my trade. And then eventually, many of them had my number. So somebody will just wake up in the night and just call you. Say, boss, how far now? You did not trade today. I noticed that since 2 days now, it has not reflected in my account. Things like that. It just so annoying. And then when you lose a trade, they will just call and say, boss, that's Solana trade there. Chai. I feel like stopping the copy trade and all of that. So, things like that just piss me off. And stuff like that. And once what I'm waiting for, okay, I want to build like a good win rate consistently for a month or two. If that happens, I'll make my copy trading open. Nobody can be able to copy if you don't have $1,000 and above, you cannot copy my trade. I'll do that. Even if I have to make it public, you must copy my trade with $1,000 and above. Because what I'm saying is those who call me, right, are those who are copying my trades with $50 or thereabout. They'll just be calling you and be like, not to call me and ask me better thing, like to ask me, why did you lose a trade? Why is it that you did not use stop loss? You that wanted to use stop, why didn't you trade yourself? So some of you can be that annoying, actually. Very annoying. Anyway, I don't intend to say, yeah, you're right to actually call and ask about the money, but it's not normal, okay? It's not actually right. It's not actually right. So when you're copying somebody's trade, you just make up your mind. You say that we don't do that intentionally, right? We don't pray to lose your money and all of that. But when the losses are coming, when they're inevitable and all of that, there's nothing you can do, guys. Okay. What else are we looking at? What else are we looking at, guys? I think that is basically it. If you have questions, ask your questions now before we call it a day. Ask your questions. Yeah. ARB, did I give you a setup for ARB? Yeah. We're going to trade ARB too. We're going to trade ARB too, guys, but I don't know where to. ARB USDT. Yeah, I'm looking at that level of, I think 1.05. Okay, 1.05 or 1.05, 1.06 even. Okay, let's look at those levels and see if we can get a rejection at those areas. All right, and I told us the 382 is equally very important, 1.05. I think that was what I was actually looking at. Okay, so for ARB, be looking to take long trades if we do test this level here. Okay, and then we target that level of 1.2, for instance, and all of that. So that's what I'm looking at for ARB. You can write it down or set limit orders for that. The way I play this, set a limit order here, add to your position if you get down there and all of that. That's basically how I'm going to play this trade, okay? You're really impacted, really well. In the reverse, okay. Okay, Fibonacci retracement 2. Now, basically, the Fib retracement 2 is basically a tool you use to spot the calculation or the mathematics, the calculation around the numbers, okay? You can go online and read about that, all right? My own is just how to, sorry, I've deleted the one I have here already. My own is just to use the tool itself, okay? I know how to use the tool, but the calculations around how the 3.2%, the 7.86, all of these things come about is what I can rest. There are a lot of, explanation on how to use this, right? So when you are looking at trading a market in an uptrend, a market that is going up already, okay? When you want to trade a market that is going up already, uptrend, you take the Fibonacci retracement to, okay? You take your Fibonacci retracement to from the left low of that market in an uptrend, okay? You take your Fibonacci retracement to from left low, okay, to top right, right? To top right. You see the way you draw your trend line and all of that, okay? Left low to top right, okay? And then this can give you areas, possible areas where this market can come back to. And I've told us the 382 is very important. Then we have the 50% level between the 382 and the 618, right? Equally very important. Then we have the 618 level, okay, which is anything between the 618 and the 716. This is your golden level, right? And that is where you want to look at, market has dropped by over 78%. So definitely to have a bounce here to the upside, okay? But the pullback, the most powerful area here for pullbacks rejection will be, this area. That is when the market is in an uptrend. A continuation of that trend is that it will pull back most cases to the 382 and then continue that trend, all right? But a weaker one where you can look at buying more is the 618 or the 50% level and all of that. So those level. So if you are looking at a trending market to the upside, you take your Fibonacci retracement to from down low, okay, from down left to the top right. All right. In a case where the market is trending down, all right, like this one here, this move down, okay, what you basically do is you equally want to see where this market will come bounce back and continue that trend to the downside, right? So you take your Fibonacci retracement to, all right, from what? You take it from top right, sorry, top left, okay, to down right, okay, sorry, I took the wrong two. Okay, Fibonacci retracement to from top left, okay, to the down, is it down right, right? Yeah, top left to down right, okay? In a trending market, you take it from top, from bottom left, okay, to top right. And then in a descending market, a market that is very bearish, you take it from top left to down right and all of that. You get. So basically, that is how you trade this market. For instance, if you were following this trend, okay, and then the market, maybe you followed it down here. So if I bring this Fibonacci retracement to from there down there, all right, and I put it here, all right, remember this is the bottom where we are targeting, right, and I extend it to the right. So basically what you see happen there is that in this market that was down, okay, going down and down and down. So we came back here, broke this trend. So this move here, you will not immediately start jubilating that, the market is coming back up until we break this 382 level, right? You see that we came, rejected at that 382, we came back, created a double bottom here before we eventually broke that area. And then when we broke that area, where is the next area we are reacting to? Is this area here, right? Which is the 786 level. And immediately you see that we rejected from that 786 level, all right? So rejecting from that 786 level, maybe we'll come back at the 382 level and continue. All right. Once we break this, when there is a change of character around this area here, you know that, finally this market has broken this. Maybe there is a break of structure here. Okay. Finally, this market has changed from here. Then we can also, we're in that uptrend and all of that. Okay. So we need to create a high that is higher than this particular low here, right? Then we can know that, okay, yeah, this market is actually going up and all of that. So you see how Fibonacci retracement 2 can equally help you very well. So if you have done that here, you would have picked this rejection here at the 786, okay, which will now come and bounce with the 382 level, which we drew from here, from this particular trend to the upside. Fibonacci, there is no, aside taking it from either left up to right down or left down to right up, okay? There are no, you can use it on any time frame, 1 minute, 2 minutes, looking for pullbacks on any of the areas you're looking at, okay? So I don't know if that is clear for Samuel. I don't know if you get that clearly, right? That's basically how you use it for Fibonacci retracement tool. For the custom Fibonacci retracement tool, yeah, I'll send PDF to those on the WhatsApp group, okay? You can set up, use the customization to set up your Fibonacci retracement tool and all of that, okay? Yeah, let me not be giving everything so that you guys will make up your mind to sign up with my bybit link. Some of you are very stingy, actually. Some of you just went to what's it called? To Play Store or your App Store to download this app and you signed up. Is it to just sign up with my link and let Bybit pay me for doing that? That is too difficult for you. You don't want to do that. Somebody said, no, I'm in love with Binance, so I cannot use any other exchange. I say, is that so? Okay, I pay subscription for Zoom meeting, in case you don't know. I pay a lot of subscription for everything, actually. So I need to be I need these exchanges to be paying me to continue to dish out all this free content, okay? Except you guys want me to be charging you $300 every month. I'll be charging, in fact, I'll make you $1,000, high ticket sales, $1,000 every month. Okay, guys, I think that is basically it. Those that I've just showed you tokens that I'll be looking at this weekend, right? And TRB is equally another token that I'm looking at buying more. Okay. I just want to see if I can scalp and get like $200. I'll put into TRB. If we get to $80 or even lower, I buy TRB at target $150 level. I'll target $150 level. So what else are we looking at, guys? Let me know. Yeah, Solana is something else. Okay. I just hope Solana will be able to pay back all the money it took from me. Yeah, so once we break this low here, once we break this Monday's middle here, maybe we could. There's every probability that we could go down. Let's see how that will play out. Let's see how Solana will play out, okay? You talk of a token that have given you profit. What's that again? I don't know. Is there a particular token? I have a lot of tokens actually that has given me profit. TRB gave me profit and took back the profit because I refused to take profit. You see, we were here, it was on the Zoom meeting, right? We were both on the Zoom meeting when TRB was 142. 142, I was waiting for 145. And what happened? From 145, this thing just had a dump. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. Look at, I saw this thing here, right? Around this area. I said, let it go to 145. Let it go to 145. Just $2 difference, right? I didn't want to let go. And then we had this massive dump here. Assuming I sold here, okay? Assuming I sold here, I would have bought more here, isn't it? If I've sold here, I would have bought more here. But I was very stingy to lose all this money like this, right? Now I'm waiting to buy more. So yeah, TRB was one of those tokens. I told us that I bought Doge, right? That I'm waiting for Doge to get to. I don't know if there is any other token specifically that I mentioned, but I told us about Doge. Okay. For those of you who are still holding on to TIA, right? If you are still holding on to TIA, once TIA breaks this level here, okay, once TIA break this level here, definitely TIA will pay the bill. All right, definitely TIA will pay the bill this weekend. So just hold on, but don't let it go above, don't let it go too high. All right. So if you are still holding on, hold on to it. If it breaks that level, it should be able to pay the bill. Then Doge is what I told you that I bought, that I'm waiting for 10 15 cents, right? So I'm waiting for 15 cents for Doge. Look at that. So we went to 8.7 and stuff like that. Yeah. Is Doge, my average buy for Doge should be around 7, is it 7.2 or thereabout? Okay. My average buy for Doge should be around 7.2 stuff. So yeah. So the way it is right now, I should be in profit already if I decide to sell now. What about your BNB? You made money from that too? Yeah. I thought I gave us update, right? BNB actually hit full TP, right? BNB hit full TP. I don't know the chart where I did that thing. I think I still have that set up somewhere. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Though we're looking for 55, right? I was looking for 55 of or thereabout, but yeah, BNB went to what I was looking at is 56 point what 56 point, but yeah, I did close BNB at 55, right? So BNB did hit full TP. For those of you who took that trade, yeah, BNB did, and then we are back to our entry level. So you can start looking for entry again. If you were smart to set another store limit order there, BNB would have, I thought I gave this update. BNB hit to full TP, right? So remember, we're looking at this trend line, right? So now we came back, bounced at that level again, and we are all back there. Okay. So you can, that level is still very valid, right? This entry here is still very valid. This time around, maybe you could push it down to 240. Okay, I was looking at 241, but if you push it down to 240, you can still get a valid entry to the upside. All right. So I didn't know it was going to dump this massively. I would have taken it down again, but I did not, guys. I did not. So yeah, BNB will definitely pay the bill. So I just have to look for new entries for BNB too. I believe it will still pay out, right? Yeah, it will still pay out, guys. Or if you look at this thing, it took more than 24 hours for BNB to play out, right? That's just it, guys. So most of the times it is like that. Okay, most of the times it is like that. So okay, somebody's already printing profit on TIA. Yeah, you came late, but okay, you took the signal on the group, yeah. HMD is already printing profit on TIA, okay? So congrats to you. For those of you who are still holding on to TIA, yeah, congratulations, you're making some profit. I use very high leverage, that's why it just took me out. If I've used 10x leverage, maybe I'll still be in the trade, right? Okay. All right. Guys, I think we should call it a day here, right? Yeah, we'll call it a day here. So yeah. Anyone else has anything, any question, any contributions? If not, call it a day here. Till tomorrow, till on Monday, actually, not tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for your time too. All right. So do enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, and see you guys on Monday. We'll continue the discussion on the Telegram, okay? Yeah, bye-bye. If you do sign up with my Bible link, okay? If you just want to migrate your KYC, you can do that. Sign up and send me your UID, okay? Yeah. This thing that was doing well yesterday, all of a sudden it has started dumping. This ownership of a thing is something else, actually. Okay, I think there was an event on this ownership of a thing, right? There was an event that made it. I don't know what the event was that made it pump. So now, yeah. So we came rejected at that 618, bounced up nicely. And now we're having this engulfing candle, guys. Let's see how today's candle closes, right? If it is short, you already missed this, so there's nothing you can do right now, except you want to still enter. Yeah. If you still enter this short, you can still catch up with this area down there at 99 cents. And if you enter a short on this, you can still catch up, but why not wait for a pullback? Maybe at that 1.09. Okay, 1.09, you enter a short back, and you can target to as low. Yeah, I'm looking at this level of 81 cents or thereabout. So I don't know if that plays out. Yeah, that could be. If it plays out, that could be profitable. If that plays out, it could be profitable, guys. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for your time, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Monday, okay? We'll continue the discussion on Telegram.